All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Yahweh Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son. We so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahweh Shai, whom the ignorantly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as it is written. So, right now, I was scrolling through the tube, looking for something to that caught my eye, and while I was doing that, something flashed to mind that I saw it yesterday on TVJ, when them say AI is about to enter your homes. It's coming to your homes, something of that sort, when I was going to bed. But just, if you know, you know. And brothers, when we see that, you already know, said, as the scripture says, let Satan should get an advantage of us, or the devil, which is the deceiver. Satan is our adversary. And the reason is what? He can't get an advantage of us is because we're not ignorant of his devices. Because we already know what this technology is for, and what this is going to lead to. And I'm going to give you a quick run through with hope that this is edifying you. This is Psalms 140. I'm going to start at verse 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. Deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. And this way, the elites, I don't know, the simple, I will get carried away with these things. They're not going to understand what is the end goal behind these things, what the end all of this is. They're just going to accept these things with open arms, not knowing that they're literally going to be in prison in this system, and it's going to be evident in the times to come. Just take a peek at China's social credit system, and that's not the fullness of what's about to take place, because the fullness of what's about to take place go back to what the RFID microchip. That is the end goal of everything, and that is going to tie you to the grid, and without that you're not going to be able to be part of society. At least a productive part of society. So verse 2, which imagine mischief in their hearts, continually are they gathered together for war. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, others' poison is under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Yahweh, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man, who have purpose to overthrow my goings. The proud of it are snare for me, and cords. They have spread net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Selah. And the trap has been set, and Esau have a tactic where I'm referred to as gradualism. And that was how him phasing things in a society. And let's jump straight into it, in this little country called Jamaica. So this one wasn't the one that I saw it, but when I say this, I have to play this one first, because this is where they're going at first, the children in the schools.
With the ongoing teacher shortage plaguing schools across the island, a suggestion this evening that artificial intelligence...
So let's teacher shortage plaguing schools. So at first, they're going to be the fillers for the teachers that are not in school, till they're going to replace the teachers, yo. And you can look up something that is called automation, you know. And a lot of people is going to lose their job due to this technological advancement, which are referred to as the fourth industrial revolution, yo. Y'all people don't have a clue what's about to take place, yo.
Intelligence can be used to fill the gap. Sandy Williams has more in this primetime news follow-up. Concerns about teacher shortages have heightened. In the latest Sunday Gleaner, we've counted 27 high schools advertising vacancies for teaching positions. The Ocho-Rios High School in St. Anne is seeking 20 teachers. Glenmuir High wants 16, while Yallas High School in St. Thomas and Dintle High School in St. Catherine are in need of at least 14 teachers each. President of the Jamaica Association of Principals of Secondary Schools, Linvern Wright, says the number of vacancies being advertised at some schools may not be final. He explains that there are still some teachers who have intentions to leave but have not yet submitted a resignation.
I don't even think at my school I'm sure of what is happening, because I'm hearing anecdotally that more persons are going to leave than had left last year. I had 9 who left for sure last year, plus another 3 who left during the year. So that was all of 12 persons who left. And I'm getting it that they are going to be more. I have maybe about 4 or 5 resignations so far. But others are just coming in and telling me that they're going to the embassy. So we have to wait for the official announcement or the official letters. But we're still making plans. We're still sending out ads and trying to recruit.
Mr. Wright says the situation is not new, adding that over the years, some schools have been recalling retired teachers to help fill the gap. Another solution, artificial intelligence. Founder of the Jamaica Artificial Intelligence Association, Matthew Stones, believes gradually introducing AI in schools could help bridge the teacher shortage gap.
What it can do is allow for a single teacher to do more. So maybe we don't need as much teachers. I think...
You hear what I'm saying? You may not need as much teachers. And this is what's going to take place here. A lot of people is going to lose their job. And that's why when I hear we speak about universal basic income, because we already know what the elites is about to do, yo. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Teachers are important. As we've seen with the recent pandemic, just relaying information sometimes is not enough. Having that human-to-human contact is very important. But I do think AI allows for a single human teacher to do more. So maybe you don't need as much teachers as before.
But can AI completely replace teachers?
Let me tell you something. Nothing about the research shows that technology by itself helps. What we really want are good teachers, experienced teachers who know how to use the technology. So it's technology. Number one is good pedagogy. Okay, let's remember online learning, that it was so ineffective, and that was about technology, right? What you really want are good teachers to arrange, organize, and structure lessons in an engaging way for students. So whether it's technology or not, there is need for a brain to engage the students in a particular way, in a focused way, so that they can learn what it is that they're supposed to learn.
As far as the technology is right now, I don't see it completely replacing a human teacher. It's still important thing that having a human teacher there, that the AI can't at the moment replicate. But I do think there is a future where possibly, we could see classes where you have, fully automated, fully AI teachers. That is a possibility.
All right, so that's the first one. This was the first one that I saw it. And then it lead me to them want to replace teachers with this technology. So listen to this.
Now experts are urging Jamaicans to brace for a rollout of artificial intelligence in their homes. It comes as real estate developers work to make new projects even more efficient. Kalisha Williams has been covering the real estate conference in Montego Bay, St. James, and now reports.
International Real Estate Conference in Montego Bay, St. James comes to a close. Opportunities are being explored to bring artificial intelligence (AI) into real estate. First, solutions for realtors and buyers in the markets.
Think about for property listing, that would be using AI to write the property description. So instead of you having to pay someone to do it, you can use AI. What's really
You know this, every time they bring up AI, they might make it do say, normally you'd have to use somebody to do it. You won't have to pay that person anymore. So that means that person would be out of a job. Let's continue listening.
amazing is that AI and ChatGPT you can take a picture and it can recognize what's inside that picture. So you don't even need to try to tell it what's there. You could just take pictures of it and it would be able to write a description of the property. In a quick contract that you want, a seller's agreement, AI can quickly generate that for you as well. So you don't have to do the original lawyer's fees. So we're saving money.
And as AI becomes more popular in the island, stakeholders are also looking at creating smart homes, especially for the new housing projects.
When you pull up to your gate or even your community gate, this now can actually open your gate more conveniently for you. You don't have to call the gate and those old features that were already pre-set up. AI can close your door in a matter of a security feature. Let's say the AI saw that people came out of the car with guns outside your business or your home. The AI, if we connect certain doors to be locked, we can have smart locks lock themselves. We can have AI turn off lights, cool down.
So you hear me say, they notice it might get all of the benefits, you know? And that is when I'm going to use to lure people. The people not going to understand that, hey man, this is a trap. Because him right now, where I said, don't understand the seriousness of what's about to take place and the people behind this, yo. Them don't have a clue. But Andrew was joking when him say, I'm going to make Jamaica the Silicon Valley of the Caribbean.
Your home, a myriad of different opportunities.
The challenge, though, is that many people are concerned about how data security will be prioritized as AI becomes more common in the island, especially criminals hacking into their smart home systems.
Without giving out too much of our intellectual property, we do use military-grade encryptions and firewalls. We also use things such as RS-256.
And him just say, military what? Grade. Yo, I think people that understand the purpose behind these technologies from the internet. Or was the internet farm? And look up DARPA. Is me? Look up Google or them the grants, them where the grants come from for these companies to get developed. But when I'm blind to the reality, yo.
Algorithms, some of those technological terms that some people may understand, yes. But we ensure that we protect data, and we understand that Jamaica has a very big data privacy law. So we want to be able to, build.
So they made mention of teachers, AI start teaching in the school. And just made mention say the more of smart homes. And that's going to lead to what?
Many governments around the globe are racing to infuse technology into just about every aspect of its city's operation.
They just say many countries around the globe. So this is not just a Jamaica thing or the government of Jamaica coming with this innovative plan. No, this is a global thing. It's like all the leaders just start moving the same direction. What?
And I mean every part, including public transportation, IT connectivity, water and power supply, sanitation and solid waste management, efficient urban mobility, e-governance, and citizen participation. And it does this using every buzzword imaginable, from big data to the Internet of Things. So how does a smart city work? Let's look at 3 examples. Here in Singapore, the city-state might be the gold standard of the most extensive effort to collect data on daily living. The government is now deploying systems that can tell tell when people are smoking in prohibited zones or littering from high-rise housing. Singapore launched its own Smart Nation program in 2014 and will add more cameras like these so the government can
I don't want to just make them things that when them say fly over on the head, you know. Is it me? When them say they can't have people detect if people are smoking and no smoking zone or if you are litter. Talking about these CTE cameras that is AI control, able to pick up your face, no matter even if you have a mask just by your eye. You don't understand the level. Y'all not have a clue, yo.
actively monitor crowd density, cleanliness of public spaces, and even the exact movement of every locally registered vehicle. Much of the data it's collecting will be fed.
Every movement of the registered what? Vehicle. That's nothing. It's gonna be tracking all of your movement, yo. This is your prison being built. That's that net being cast about you, yo. And it look luring to the simple. They're like, wow, how innovative, how convenient, how easy, how safe. Not knowing that they're being led to the slaughter.
Into an online platform called Virtual Singapore that gives the government access to how the city is functioning in real time. It could help the government predict how crowds might react to an explosion in a shopping mall, or how infectious disease might spread. Over in Dubai, more than 50 smart services from 22 government entities have been rolled out as part of the government's Smart Dubai initiative. Using the government-provided app Dubai Now, you can do things like pay a speeding ticket, which likely captured you on a public camera and then emailed you the ticket directly. You can also use the same app to pay your electric bill, call a taxi, track a package you sent to your friend, find the nearest ATM, renew your vehicle registration, track the visa status of a relative, and report a violation to the Dubai police. Now head over to Barcelona, where one research firm estimates the city will save billions.
Report a violation. Who them a report, man? Them a go have a snitch on each other, yo. For points. Yo, hey man, this is mass surveillance. I'm so worried about that. But this is what it is, yo. Mass surveillance. Mass surveillance is the intricate surveillance of an entire or a substantial fraction of a population in order to monitor that group of citizens. The surveillance is often carried out by local or federal government or governmental organization, but it may also be carried out by corporations, either or on behalf of government or at their own initiative. Depends on each nation law and judicial system. The legality of and the permission required to engage in mass surveillance varies. It is the single most indicative distinguishing trait of totalitarianism. It's like your Bible. Totalitarian regime. It is often distinguished from targeted surveillance, in which, brothers, we're going to be under targeted surveillance, yo, if we're not already, because we're out there pushing the truth, telling these Edens what our power is about to do to them because they touched the apple of his eyes. But this is the one that I'm gonna look up. Totalitarianism. It's a totalitarian. This word, totalitarianism, is a political system and a form of government that prohibits possession, political parties, disregards and outlaws the political claim of individual and group opposition to the state, meaning you can't go against what the state say. Them control. If you get food, yes or no. If you can spend your money buy this, yes or no. If you can go there, so yes or no. And this is what's coming. I made a statement, say if you check out China's social credit score. Over there in China, depending on your score, you cannot purchase a house, you cannot travel, you know. Just look on the different things where they might take from you just by you not having a credit score, a good credit score according to them. So going back to where I was at, and control the public sphere and the private sphere. So every sphere, you see me? No matter where I want to be, in your private arena, in your homes, or out on the streets, everything is going to be monitored and controlled by the leaders. So let's continue. So it's a and the control the public sphere and the private sphere of the society in the field of political science. Totalitarianism is the extreme form of authoritarianism, wherein all socio-political power is held by the dictator, who also controls the nation's politics and the peoples of the nation with continual propaganda campaigns that are broadcast by state control and by friendly private mass communications media. You can name them. All of these social media platforms on believe is for entertainment. All of them are part of this show. And right now, everybody, I get a digital footprint, yo. Everything wanna do on these social media platforms right now. All of the data is being gathered on you as an individual. The things where you watch, the things where you listen, you know, what you're influenced by. And these are the times that we're in, and the masses cannot see these things, yo. Because to them, this is amazing. But if you don't have the armor in these last days, you're going to be swept away with all of the refuge of lies, yo. This is Ephesians 4 verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and by the cunning crafty whereby they lay in wait to deceive. And this is not, this just, you not only can use this dealing with people who push a contrary doctrine to the scriptures, but the doctrine of this world, yo, telling us that these things is going to be for the betterment of society, in which we know that this is a lie. So this is Ephesians 6 verse 10. It reads, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all Saints. And this is the mindset that we're supposed to be in. Because just by seeing these things and putting these things together, Yahweh Shimei Shai have given you a mind to see what's really taking place, and seeing the system that's about to come online. When them say Skynet, Well, hey, man, don't do fun and joke, We're in some serious times in which the world, as you know, is about to change dramatically, So I hope this is edifying for the body. With that, I want to say Kalalal, Hawa, Ba'ashem Hawa Shai, Ba'asham Raka Kodash. Shalom.